Hey, my truth seekers, how are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing great today. I'm gonna just go straight at my live. I'm not gonna go ahead and wait, just making sure that my sound is okay. And then hold on, guys. I'm getting everything together, just checking out my sound to see how everything is great. Sounds like everything is good. So, guys, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. As you can see by the title, I want to go ahead and talk about some stuff that Jay-Z had went ahead and put out, which I did not go ahead and watch the Grammy awards, but I saw a lot of stuff that was coming through my notification and on IG. So I want to go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that is going on where he says that, you know, um, he gets nervous, when he started telling the truth. But also, I put Kanye West on it because when Kanye West was trying to bring all this to their attention, what did they do? They called him crazy. I remember when Beyonce walked up on stage and, pretty much apologized to Taylor Swift, which to me is like Beyonce went ahead and, gave her her power, her energy, because Taylor Swift, she's been on top ever since. But before I get into all this right here, guys, again, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. I also have a show, guys. Make sure you come out and watch it at 6:05. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Call Us King. How he talks about other network, and he got so much stuff is going on with the shows that he have. To me, make it make sense. First you have to sweep in front of your own door before you go ahead and sweep behind somebody else's door. So we're going to go ahead and talk about Call Us King, and also I want to go ahead and talk about Candy Boris. I guess she's saving face because she came out and said that she's going to go ahead and quit, which we already know when it comes to all that. She wasn't getting a phone call. So I guess she want to go ahead and save face. So we're going to talk about that as well. But guys, before I continue with my live, I want to go ahead and talk about this right here. I saw this on CNN. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull it up. And then we're going to go into Jay-Z. But I saw where King Charles III, they say that he was diagnosed with cancer. I don't know if you guys heard that right there. Let me see if I can go ahead I'm on live scale. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. And if you guys hear any noise background, it's my husband. He's doing some work in the kitchen, okay? So you might hear a vac on because he putting some towels down, okay? So if you hear any noise. So let me see if I can make this a little bigger. I want to go ahead and talk about this right quick. Let me see. Bear with me because I'm still learning all this myself, okay? Let me see if this make it a little bigger. So again, guys, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Unapologetic and nine buys. I don't know if this is the biggest that I can get it. I don't know. This it right here. Let me see. So I'm just trying to show you this article. I don't know if you guys heard it already about King Charles. He was diagnosed with cancer. They didn't say which, what type of cancer that he have, but I heard, they said a little bit, but then they went ahead and retracted, saying that it might be prostate cancer. I don't know. But let me go ahead and get this together, and then I'm going to go ahead and read it. So just bear with me because I'm trying to get this together, figure this out. Okay, guys. Yeah. So let me go ahead and read this right quick where it says that, hold on. It says that King Charles the third was diagnosed with cancer in the Buckingham Palace says, and this right here is King Charles right here. Oh my God. Don't even look like, if he diagnosed with cancer, he just got his crown. I don't even think it's been a year now. So sometimes, when things, people do some stuff, you don't have to touch them at all because, like I said, just let them keep living. But right here it says that King Charles has been diagnosed with a form of cancer, says Buckingham Palace. It is not prostate cancer. So it says it's not prostate cancer, but was discovered during his recent treatment for an enlarged prostate. The type of cancer has not been revealed, but the palace said the king began regular treatment on Monday. Buckingham Palace says that the king remained wholly positive about his treatment. He will postpone his public engagement with senior royals expect to stand in for him. So I don't know who they saying senior royals. I don't know if it's his son, Prince Williams, that he's going to go ahead and stand in for him. And also, it says that the king looked forward to return to full public duty as soon as possible, the palace said. No further details are being shared on the stage of cancer or a prognosis. And also, it says the king informed both his sons personally about his diagnosis, and Prince William was said to be in regular contact with his father. Prince Harry, who lived in the United States, spoke to his father and will be traveling to the UK to see him in the coming days. So I want to go ahead and share this with you guys, about King Charles. He was diagnosed with cancer, and we already know all the scandal that had went up with him, when it came to, he's having a mystery with Camilla, and soon now, he went ahead and married her. But the thing about it, when it's stuff like that, we don't talk about it. Look, this man was a prince, now he's a king, and he got his mistress on the throne. Okay, but yet we want to take Martell and we want to sit there and nail him to the cross. But yet you don't see these people sitting there making a big stink about it. And that's why I say, we have our pickers and choosers. It's that when something happened to our people, it's like we put our foot on their neck. But when they do something, they get awarded. He's sitting on the throne, which I don't understand why these people are sitting on the throne anyway. What's the purpose of having kings and queens and all this other stuff? Make it make sense, guys. But I see my girls in the house. She says, welcome everybody to Real Talk, Lady D, Starbucks lover. And she say, hi, Lady D in chat. How are you doing, Star? Did you see the news? Let me know if you can hear me real good. If you can hear me real good, give me thumbs up. But did you hear the news about King Charles was diagnosed with cancer? Let me know if you heard the news. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this right here, and we going to go into thank you, Star. Let's go ahead and talk about Jay-Z. I want to go ahead and talk about that. Let me read this little article right quick. And this coming from I think this article is by People's Magazine. So let me go ahead and close some of these tabs. So guys, again, if you're just coming in, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. Make sure you hit like, comment, or share these videos for more unapologetic content. I see I am Republican by choice. I've been looking for a life. I just subscribed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. Thank you very, very much, guys. Thank you very much. And I like that she came in, when she did subscribe, she came in, she commented. And that's how you know that you got some good people when they comment, because we got a lot of people that came on board and they just trolls. They like to stay behind the bushes. And these are fair weather people. They are the ones, some of them, and not all of them, but some of them. Some people, just come on, just to see what's going on, and then they want to subscribe, then they want to unsubscribe. But like I say, guys, I like what I do, whether I'm here by myself, okay? But one thing about the Most High God, He's not gonna ever allow me to be by myself, even if I got 5, okay? And that's real talk. So thank you again. I am Republican by choice. Yes, indeed, guys. Do you think that Donald Trump going to win? Because Donald Trump look like he's doing a lot of stuff, look like he's ahead, so look like he's doing something. So, guys, let me go ahead and we're going to talk about Jay Z. Let me read this article right here. Look what let me read this article right here. I think this is going to let me. Okay, this right here, we're going to talk about Jay Z. Jay Z called out Grammys over Beyonce like a best album wins. When I get nervous, I tell the truth. Now that's what JC said. Jay Z uses his acceptance speech at the 2024 Grammy to call out the organization that honor him with a special award, while accepting the second annual Dr. Dre Global Impact Award in recognition of his music legacy. The hip hop artist 54 questioned the process behind the voting category. We want y'all to get it right, at least getting close to right. And obviously it's subjective. You all don't gotta clap at anything. Obviously it's subjective because it's music and it's opinion based. The artist started. But some things, I don't want to embarrass these young ladies, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammy never won an Album of the Year. That doesn't work. He continued. So he stood up for his wife, Beyonce. Yes, indeed. But the thing that I got, and I want to go ahead and talk about, is that when Kanye West, let me go ahead and get out of this. When Kanye West, had went up stage and took the Grammy out of Taylor Swift's hands, I mean, they wanted to call him crazy. This man was telling you guys, he was telling you what was going on behind the scene. But guys, no, y'all didn't want to see it. Y'all didn't want to see. Y'all wanted to go ahead and call him crazy. Now you all seen it. And the thing about it is that Jay-Z, he wants to say when it's time for him to tell the truth, he gets nervous. To me, that's kind of weird because you already know what's going on. You already know what's going on. And like I said, these people, they need to stop crying about going on the plantation for these people to accept them. These people would never accept you. Taylor Swift don't even have to come out of her house. She don't even have to come out of her bed. All she have to do is put a guitar and put it in her hands and write a few songs. And before you know, it's gonna succeed all these ones that's sitting there working so hard. Taylor Swift comes on and put a lipstick, and I don't know where she get them little dresses. It look like she get it from Macy's or somewhere, and she don't work hard. And I'm not gonna say because I don't really follow her, but I'm saying Beyonce really put a lot into her concerts. I mean, Beyonce, I mean, she does a lot. Taylor Swift don't, like I said, Taylor Swift, all she gotta do is just show her face. That's why I say that's just to show you right now, work smart like them. You don't have to work hard. But start building your own house. When you start building your own house, then you won't worry about what's going on in somebody else's house. I see Republicans said the power at B is about to come down on Jay-Z. And guys, you need to go and watch some of my go on my community tab, because when all this stuff had came out about P. Diddy, I even had salt in the spirit. I said that it was going to be Jay-Z before it was going to be P. Diddy, because we already know, especially when it comes to our people, they're not going to allow our people to die in their legacy. But like I said, when it comes to Hugh Hefner and Elvis Presley, these people get to die in their legacy, but our people not. When we sign on that dotted line, it's like we sign our life away to these people. And the minute when they see that you getting up, they ready to go ahead and pull that rug right from under you. Look what I Am Republican by Choice says. She say preach. Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, thank you for subscribing to my channel. But we got to be careful, guys. Stop crying about sitting at massa feet or at the table. Yeah, you don't need to even sit at the table. You can own the entire house. It's time for us to own the entire house. Stop worrying about these people. To me, before I came on, I was praying and I said, and God gave me a vision. This reminds me of the plantation. You remember when we was watching these slave movies, how they were so excited when massa had something going on, some type of party, and the slaves, in their quarters, they would sit there, be so nervous, mama, mama, what dress do you think I should wear? What dress should I wear in massa house? I mean, they was ready to put on their best dress and go and party with these people. It like I say, nothing ain't changed. Nothing have changed. Everything is new around the ain't nothing new around the sun. We still doing the same thing over and over and over. Still sitting there running, trying to set at massa table. Like I said, guys, everything that you have, they want. You are the lifeline to everything that exists. Without you, nothing will exist. And Steve Harvey has said that on his radio show. Steve Harvey has said that, how these networks like ABC and NBC and, how they get these black sitcoms to come on the show. And once those ratings gets up and the traffic start coming to these networks, then they start canceling all these sitcoms. So, like I said, guys, why are you sitting there making all this money when you can own the entire house? Start building up your own stuff. We even had BET. What we did, we sat there and we went ahead and sold BET. But we got to stop sitting there selling what belongs to us. Because no way in the world BET should have been in the power that be hands. BET should have been right here pouring all that money into the black community. What I am Republican said, what do you think is about to happen to Jay-Z? What I see, and like I said, guys, what I see right here is that he's going to pay the piper because these people is not going to let you get away with nothing. And I was telling my husband when I was talking about this the other day when we was on the road, what they would do is they will find what you love, just like they did R. Kelly. They will find what you love, and they going to sit there and they're going to record it until that day they want to sit there and pull the rug from under you. And that's exactly what they do. They'll put all that candy all in your face. But these people, like I say, these people is what I call crafty counselors. They are crafty counselors. These people are not your friends. Republican says, I just slapped chilled when you said that. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got to, like I said, we got to be wise as a snake. Wise as a snake. And we got to be harmless as a dove. Because these people, like I said, these people got an agenda. And they think that the only way that they can sit there and bring you down is to sit there and expose you. They're not going to let you get no far than what you are today. So now, like I said, most likely it's going to be Jay-Z is the one that's going to pay the piper. I see look, oh my God, I see Eagle Soaring High is in the house. He says, hey, he say, my sister and chat, I am at work. Just stop by to say hello to you at Real Talk with Lady D. Okay, he's at work. Guys, make sure you go ahead and check out Eagle Soaring High Channel 1 and also Eagle Soaring High Channel 2. Yes, and make sure you go, check them out, Republican. She just came on today. She said she just subscribed to my channel today. Go and check out Eagle Soaring High channel. I mean, a powerful man of God. Make sure you go ahead and check him out, guys. But yeah, man, getting back to all this stuff right here. Like I said, I don't even have to watch this mess. I'm not into all this. I'm not into all this entertainment because we already know the outcome. We already know how everything is going to play out. Look how they did Kanye West. Call him crazy. Kanye West had to expose the guy that was in his camp, one of his guys, his training, wanted to give him, saying, if you don't do this, you don't do that, like he was going to medicate the man. And it's not his exact words, but these people will have the world think that you are crazy. Now, I want to see how they're going to play it out with Jay-Z. And you see, the reason why they couldn't get Jay-Z at the time, a Republican, let me tell you why they couldn't get Jay-Z at the time. See, Jay-Z, he had a strong black woman. He had a strong black woman. So not any and everybody was going to be able to come into that camp. Let me see if I can go ahead and drop the link for not everybody was, able to come in that camp. So that's what really is protecting Jay-Z, because they're not going to let any and everybody come into their camp because it's very close knit. But guys, this is real. Like I say, when it comes to our people are hunted down like sheep for the slaughter. But it's time for our people to work smart. Work smart. Don't work hard. You don't see them working hard. They're not working hard at all. Taylor Swift barely comes out, like I said. What she do? She can't move a hip. Look how she did what's her name? Selena Dion, or Dion Selena. Look how she did her. Passed her by, and she's a legend. Selena Dion. Am I pronouncing her name right, Star? But they showed how Taylor Swift just passed her by. She don't really know too much about what's going on. It's just that when Kanye, and I'm going to say legend, guys, this is my opinion, but when Kanye went up and took that trophy and called her out, it's like she just blew up. She just blew up. She just blew up. And Beyonce came up there and apologized. And to me, it's like you went, and when the minute you touch her, you gave her your energy, you gave her your power, because she's been running past you ever since. That's why we got to be quick how we allow, we touch people, go around people, unequal yoke people. Because I don't think, and this is my opinion, guys, hey, all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. I do not think that Taylor Swift would have gotten where she is today if it was not for Kanye West sat there and brought her to light. And once you cross these people and you say anything about these people gonna blow their people up. It's just like with Eminem. Look how when Dr. Umar Johnson had said, stop calling Eminem a goat. No, yeah, stop calling him a goat of rap. I mean, we raises everybody up but ourselves. We want to raise everybody up ourselves. How can he be the GOAT, or whatever you guys want to call it, the greatest rapper of all times, when the original rappers that started, you don't see them shining the light on them? And the reason why they're not going to do it, because they're going to shine the light on their own people. Every time when we have something, they mimic it, they copy it, they want it. And we sat there and we put these people on their pedestal. I went ahead and dropped the link, Republican, if you want to come on. I see my girls in the house, Country Girl Queenie. She said, good afternoon, Lady D in chat. How are you doing, Country Girl? Yes, indeed. Like I say, guys, I got some great people. Even if I got to have 2 or 3, God is right there in the midst. Okay. So, like I said, when you do something, you do it because you love it. You don't do it because of clicks and likes. Because if I had to worry about all these clicks and likes and these people sitting there putting food on my table, trust me, I would be hungry many, many, many days. Okay. Many days. But when I come on here, I come on here because this is what I like to do. Okay. I like to talk. I like to talk, but I like to talk about stuff that's meaningful. Okay. But I can take the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. And this right here is the foolish stuff. But when it comes to Beyonce got to go all out her way. All the little rituals and stuff she be doing. And, these concerts, riding on horses, got goat heads and all this mess she's tampering with. You don't see Taylor Swift doing all this. This girl, look, just look plain Jane. Look plain Jane. All she do is put some dark lipstick or some red lipstick on, and before you know it, she's number one on every Billboard chart. Make it make sense. But like I said, that's good for our people. It's good for our people until we say enough is enough. Until we ready to come out of her. Come out of this. These people don't have your best interest. But just like my sister said, Republican, Jay-Z might be next. Might be next. But the only reason why they cannot get to Jay-Z, they might want to get to Jay-Z, and they might have something about Jay-Z. But the reason why they couldn't really get to him because he got a strong black woman. He got a strong black woman. And you know good and well she's not going to sell him out. Because she's right there at the top too. Why would she want to sell him out when they got a family? You see? I dropped the link if you want to come on. I saw where you say you wanted to come on, Republican. I dropped the link. You can go ahead and click on the link if you want to come up. You're welcome. Yep. So guys, let me know what your thoughts about it. Leave some comments. Talk about it, because this is real. Leave these people stuff alone. Because like I say, this is a year of exposing. And what these people are doing, they don't care who they throw under the bus. These people throw their own mama under the bus. Look at Cat Williams. Cat Williams exposed a lot of people. A lot of people are upset. And it's going to be more. And the thing about it is that we running to make 101 videos nailing our own people to the cross, but we don't say a daggone thing about them, and we won't. We won't say nothing about them because we was taught not to put our mouth on these people. We was taught to turn our head when something there they do, and that's why they can work overtime on us, and that's real talk. Republicans say, I think we are about to see the rise and fall of Jay-Z. Yeah, it could be, but we also can stop it. We can stop it because sooner or later we ain't gonna have no entertainers. All our entertainers going to be smeared. Their life is going to be ruined. But we can stop it right here because we already know who are the ones that's working behind the scene. We already know the ones who pulling the strings. They're upset. Jay-Z is a billionaire. Oh, he done got too high. He done got too high for them. We got to chop him down. So how we gonna chop him down? How we gonna chop him down? We got to use his own people. We got to use his own people. And that's how they chop it down. It's sad. It's sad that our own people, we got to fight white supremacists on one hand. We got to fight our own people on the other hand. That's hard, guys. Republican says, but you know who funds their money? Absolutely. But the thing about it is that we are, like I say, we are the head. We are the lifeline to everything that exists. They wouldn't even have what they have if it wasn't for us. We the one putting money in their pocket. They don't have the talent. We the one got the talent. So why we always got to go to them and sign contracts with them when we could sit there and we can do it ourselves? We can do it ourselves. We don't have to sit at the plantation at the feet of Massa while he throws a few crumbs here and there. I know you guys don't like this kind of talk, but God say tell it to y'all anyway. God say tell you to you guys anyway, because let me tell you why. You guys are some very stiff-necked people. So God say tell it to you, tell it to you guys anyway. Until we say enough is enough. We're not tired. We are not tired. Because if we was tired, we would leave these people alone. You will never get to the top long as you in their house. That's just like me sitting on this platform. It might be my platform, but I don't own the house, so I have to abide by their rules. How in the heck they can give Beyonce all these Grammy awards, but she never made album of the year. Taylor Swift just come out of nowhere, and they say, well, she write her songs and she sing her songs. Of course they're going to lift it up. But like I say, you can take a pen and pencil and you can manipulate that pen and pencil. Now, I'm not saying they're doing it to Taylor Swift. I'm just talking, guys. I'm just talking. He that have an ear, let him hear. Republican. Oh, I love Republican because I like when people interact with me. She said, I think Beyonce had fright on her face when he got to talking because she know who them power at B are. Yeah, yes. And I was praying, that she don't go up there and apologize on Jay-Z behalf like she did with Kanye West. Because you guys want to call Kanye West crazy, want to call him all out. This man ain't crazy. This man saying things what you are thinking because he know who's running the scene. Everything that Kanye said, all this stuff is coming to pass. All this stuff is true. Like I said, he knows exactly where the power at. He knows who's running. He knows who pulling the strings. And so in a minute, when you talk about these certain people, they want to cancel you. How can these people have that much power on you? How? Because you cannot stop dipping and dabbing and taking these people crumbs. Leave these people alone. And I talked about this. I talked about how these people would they will make you a millionaire, even a billionaire, just to sit there and pass some type of agenda, to keep us at the bottom. They'll use our own people to bring us to the slaughterhouse. They want to see us acting a fool. They want us to sit there and see us, tearing up each other. But soon in a minute, we start educating our people. Soon in a minute, we start teaching our people how to be owners. Then, they're going to come after you. They're going to come after you. It's something that now Jay-Z might wants to do when it comes to his community. And they wants to go ahead and stop it. So what they going to do? We got to find something on Jay-Z. We got to pull something out of the safe. And we got to destroy him. And who he's going to use? He's going to use our own people. He's going to use our own people. And that's real talk. Republicans say, yes, Kanye had witchcraft spells on him in his last relationship. Like I said, guys, no weapon formed against us shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against us shall be condemned. But Kanye, it's just that what happened was he exposed the industry. He exposed the ones that's behind the scene. He exposed the ones that's behind the scene. And when you expose these people, that's exactly what you're going to get. And the reason why it happens, we can break that. We can break all those generational curses. We can break it right now if we really want to. And the only way that we can break it is that we got to leave these people stuff alone. I promise you, when you stop pouring into that system, their kingdom is going to start crumbling. But long as you pouring in that system, then all you're doing is making them more powerful than what they already are. You got the gift, you got the talent. That's just like with football. Just think about it. Football players and basketball players, they are like 80% of black players that plays in those games. But the thing about it, we don't own no football arenas. But it's like we on a plantation. But yet, 80%, and I might be off, 80% of blacks is playing sports. But we don't own the arena. Make it make sense. Why we can't own our own arena? I remember I was listening to somebody comment, and they was saying this guy, he had some craft he was doing. I think he made like a wax figure of one of these entertainers, and someone said, "Oh man, you need to go work for this company." And somebody said, we wrote, why would he have to? Why should he work for some company when he can start his own business? See, they don't see. We just don't understand. Why would you want to take your gifts and your talents and cast it to swines? Make it make sense. When the Bible even tells us, do not cast your pearls to swines, when we could own the entire house. And I believe that most likely Jay-Z was talking like that. Jay-Z was talking like that. Look how when he came out with his movie called Clarence. Oh, they was upset because they don't want to see that this man imitating a black Jesus and black disciples. They don't want to see that because they want us to see them, because we look at them as white supremacists. We look at them as God. Some of this, what I'm saying right now, guys, it might go clean over your head. Clean over your head. But if you start doing researches and start finding out who you are, then you're going to know who are gods and goddesses. You're going to know who you are. But we'll never know long as we keep dipping and dabbing in the things of this world. Leave these people alone. And I was shocked. I was really shocked when I saw that comment where it's saying that Jay-Z said he gets nervous when he tells the truth. Why would he get nervous when he tell the truth? The truth needs no defending. The truth needs no defending. The truth going to cut through all them devils, all them foul grounds. I guess that's what he's scared of. But like I said, when we stop sitting at the table of these people, then we're going to realize who we are. Because these people they do not have our best interests. Long as you trying to bust through the doors with these Grammys and these Oscars. Look how they did, what's her name? Just finally got an Oscar. What's her name? Country girl. The one that just finally got an Oscar. She played as Tina Turner. Angela Baskin. Yeah, Angela Baskin. Look how they did Angela Baskin. Just finally got an Oscar. I would have never even attend all the great movies that Angela Baskin had made, especially with Tina Turner. I thought that she was going to get an Oscar for Tina Turner. When I saw she didn't get for Tina Turner, I sit there and say, these people are looking over our people. I mean, many times Angela Baskin was looked over, and now they finally went ahead and gave her an Oscar. I would have stayed in my bed. They would have had to send it to me, mail it to me. But the thing about it is that we love going into Master House. We love going to the plantation. We love dressing and hobnogging with the elite. Like I said there and say, guys, these people would not have what they have today if it was not for riding off of your back, and that's real talk. Republican says, look at this. What do you think? What would happen if it was black just coming across the border? Oh, we talked about that. Me and my one of my mods talked about that this morning. We already know what happened. We know what's going to happen. Look at all these immigrants, how they come in, and we support them, giving them all types of benefits. All types of benefits we giving these immigrants. And yet we got people right here on American soil, hungry, living from paycheck to paycheck, out there in the cold, don't even have a roof. But yet we want to make sure that we got all types of benefits for people that don't even pay taxes or step on American soil. But let it be the Haitians. We already know what happened to the Haitians when the Haitians was coming to America. What did they do? It was like the Wild Wild West. They was riding on horses. They had the horse range and whipping them like they was in slavery. It was like the slavery days, what we saw, how they was running the Haitians. And I was telling my friend this morning, one of my mods, I was saying, you know good and well, all these illegal immigrants that's coming to the United States, if it was a Haitians that was coming in, dark people, our people was coming in, my God, they would have never allowed them to step 1 foot on American soil. And once the minute they step on American soil, they would have sat there and had boats and planes to bring them people back where they were. And that's why I sit there and say it's time for our people to wake up. Wake up. Oh my God. That's why I say some of us is not going to make it. Some of us not going to cross over. Leave these people stuff alone, guys. Like I said, what's the purpose of gaining the entire world and losing your soul when it all belongs to you? You built everything. These people didn't build nothing. You built it off. Even our president of the United States, Biden, he said the blacks always have my back. Well, we got your back, bro, but you ain't got our back. You don't have our back. You have everybody back but ours. Republican says they wouldn't have sniper tanks. Absolutely. They would have put everything to send them back. To send them back. But you see, they're going to bring all them other ones in because they feel that they're going to vote for them. But guys, like I said, it's time for us to wake up. Leave these people stuff alone. These people never did have our best interests and never will because they know who we are. But the thing about it is that you don't know. And that's why they can continue working overtime on us. Beyonce is very talented. Beyonce is very beautiful. JC is very talented. Those are power couples. And they have enough money where they can build their own award shows. They can build everything that they need. That's why I was so upset when they said that Beyonce and Jay-Z had purchased almost, and I might be off. I think the home was like maybe $30 million somewhere. They purchased a new home. I say, why is they purchasing a $30 million home when they can sit there and build their own empire up? Let award shows or people with talent, sign up with Jay-Z. And we could put Sony, and all these other industries out of business. Come on, guys. Republican says, in my city, they are giving extra money for them to live with you. My God, now you know that's something. Giving these immigrants extra money to live with you, strangers. But yet they want to sit there and they want to pull out the whip when it comes to people that look like you. And the thing about it, they sending them into the Black community, into the poorest community. Wake up, guys. Why are they getting these immigrants and putting them in poor communities? Why? Because they are having these people to take your jobs, take all your benefits, and before you know it, you know the rest. I don't even need to finish the rest. But everything that they do is agenda. Is agenda behind what they do. Also, Republicans said, in my city, they are giving extra money for them. That's something, guys. That's something. That is something. All the money that they are giving on these immigrants that have their own country, that money could be poured into the Black communities. We don't have no hospitals. We don't have no banks. We don't have nothing. What do we have? We don't have nothing. And now it look like we don't want nothing because we want something. Stop pouring into these people community. Stop pouring into these power that be. We spend Trillions of dollars a year on what? Don't you know we have all that money and we pour it into our own community? Then we can start sitting there making calls. We can start sitting there doing for our own people. And see, that's what they want. They want to continue treating us like children and grown-ups. And we still acting like children. That's why I say, ain't nothing new under the sun. Stop being at the feet when you are the head. Stop acting like children. Oh, I got to work a 9 to 5. I got to work in massive business. You ain't got to do nothing. You don't have to do nothing because I promise you, one day, if everybody say I'm staying home, then the whole kingdom going to crumble, and that's real talk. A Republican says, "Sadie, man, you're speaking truth, my sister. Praise the Lord." And that's all I know. That's all I know. All I can do is just stand on my truth. And like I say, we have a right to chew and spit out. And if the truth hurt, just say ouch. Just say ouch. Republican says, and to the house kids who parents that left them at the border, I live in a democratic state and it's awful with politics. But believe it or not, they are not leaving their kids at the border. They already got somebody set in place that's going to go ahead and take that child and put that child in. Most likely it's their family. Most like their family. They're already in a contact with each other because let me tell you something, these people are going to stick together. When they left them children at the border, trust me, they already had somebody, family members, cousins, aunts, ready to sit there and take that child in. These people is what I call crafty counselors, guys. They are crafty counselors. But it's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to wake up and stop allowing these people to work overtime on us. Stop allowing them to work overtime on us. Leave these people stuff alone. Stop worrying about all these people, name brand stuff, all these labels, and walking around with all these lace fronts and all that. And I'm a cosmetologist. I'm glad that I got out the business when all that stuff took place. But I promise you, start loving who you are. Start loving who you are. And pouring into your own community. And we could do it. We can have that Black Wall Street. Everybody sit there and say, oh, it would never happen again. Well, as long as you continue pouring into the system, no. It'll never happen. But when you start sitting there, putting your money together, pouring into your own community, getting your own banks, I promise you, you're going to start building a Black Wall Street because it's all ours anyway. These people up all night plotting how to keep us in debt, how to keep us in bondage. They plots all night. When they go, before they go to bed, they got you in mind. All that gadget, all these little new stuff that's coming out, they got you in mind because they know they make all that stuff. They knowing you going to run behind that, just like the tennis shoes, all the latest tennis shoes. We'll stand in line for tennis shoes. We'll stand in line for cell phones. But when it's time for us to do something for ourselves, then we got to go to Massa. Massa, we need to borrow this. And long as you continue borrowing, you're going to always be at the foot of Massa. And that's real talk. Guys, I can't, like I said, then say, it can't get no clearer than this. And like I say, when it's my channel, guys, my channel is not for everybody. So don't click like. Don't follow me if you think that you're going to come on in here and I'm going to tickle your ears. I can't sugarcoat because I'm not talking to babies. I'm talking to grown folks, grown people. When you was a child, you act like a child. But on this channel, it's 18 and up. So I'm not talking to babies. Stop allowing these people to continue rocking us to sleep. Because that's all they doing is rocking us to sleep. With all this stuff that you see, you thinking that this entertainment. No, it's not entertainment. They will use these silly sheep like a Suki Hana and all these people, rappers, and they uses these people to draw us in because they know our people sponges on things like that, especially when it's entertainment and these reality shows. That's why every time when these reality shows come, don't ask me to do no other reality show because I don't think you're gonna like what I hear. You're not gonna like what I say. Because I think that all this stuff is just a distraction. And that's why every time when I get a chance, I tear it down, I'll rip it apart. Because that's where our people at. Our people are smacked up into these reality shows. Some of us don't even want to go out and touch grass. We don't even know what it is to go outside and touch grass and let the sun sit there and soak into the sunlight. We don't know because we're so busy trying to worry about what's going on with somebody else's business. You don't even know these people. You don't know these people from a can of paint. But yeah, we want to worry about somebody else's business. And guys, I got 8 more minutes. I'm gonna stay here a whole hour. I got 8 more minutes because it's time for us to wake our people up. Sometimes we got to shake the hell out of our people. Shake the hell out of them. Like I said there and say, this is what I call open surgery. And we know when we sitting on the surgery table, it hurts. But some of our people need some open surgery because we are some lost, silly sheep, and some of us going to be left behind. But guys, you have to know who you are. Everything that they said about you, it was a lie. They know who you are. They know that you are God and goddesses. They know that. That's why they work overtime trying to see how they can sit there and put their foot on your neck, even to the point of taking you out, because they know that everything about you is valuable. It's valuable. That's why we have to learn to start educating ourselves because if you expect these people to teach you, these people is not going to teach you. Why do you think that these people going to teach you when they think that they got the system in place to keep you down? Like I said all the time, the system is not broken. That system is not broken. That system is designed to do exactly what that system is doing to us. Make sure you go ahead and check out some of the videos I just upload with me and my sister Abby Abby. I mean, a woman of God. I mean, when she speak truth. She speak truth. She see all the things that's going on. Like I said, nothing is new under the sun. Nothing is new under the sun. But it's like we keep going round and round and round and round. When are we going to sit there and figure it out? Tell me, when are we going to figure it out? It's time for us to wake up, guys. Because, like I say, it's not going to get better. If anything, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. But I be saying, God, look, I'm sick and tired of these knucklehead people. If they don't want to go, God, send me. I'll go. Because it's like you just keep babysitting them, keep babysitting them. Look at this girl, Krishan Rock, how she tattooing her face and messing herself up because these some low, silly shapes. And the thing about it, we draw to stuff like this. This woman got 5 million subscribers, guys. 5 million people are following her on her IG page. Just look at this, how many people she are sending to the slaughterhouse. Wow. Our people are still asleep. We're not ready to wake up because we are blinded. We are blinded by the things of this world. And that's why I say not many of us going to be able to cross over. Absolutely, country girl. It's time for us to wake up. We are still asleep. We are sleepwalking. Eyes wide open, but sleepwalking because we are spiritually dead. Spiritually dead. We don't know if we coming or we going. because we don't want to wake up. We don't want to come out of her. I have the solution. You might sit there and say, how could she say she got a solution? Yes, I got a solution. But you guys don't want to hear the solution. Many people sat there, gave you the solution. You didn't want the solution. The solution is to shake off of these grave clothes and come out of her. Leave these people's stuff alone. Start uniting with one another. Because I promise you, they together. They're not going to tear down each other. They're not going to pull each other into a crab barrel. When you see them climbing up, honey, they pulling one of their own up. But we're not going to do that because we was taught to sit there and tear each other down. And I promise you, if Jay-Z be tore down, something happened to Jay-Z, God forbid, him and his wife, it's going to be our own. Our own going to tear them down. Because like I said, we are programmed, we are brainwashed to tear down one another. When you see one get an inch, we're going to grab them back in because we was taught to do that. We've been doing it ever since Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. We tear down each other. Judas is in the camp. That's what I call it. Judas is in the camp. Republicans said, you see how Diddy fell in one day? Absolutely. When they want to tear you down, honey, they gonna tear you down. And also the thing about it is that you saw all the videos, our own people was helping pulling them down. What I said, that's exactly what they do. They'll put it out there because they know once they put it out there, our people gonna run with it. Our people gonna run with the bone. Because we thinking that just because we getting a little clicks and likes and, getting a little money, then we can tear each other down. But that money don't last. What's the purpose of gaining the entire world and losing your soul? The love of money is the root of all evil. That money does not last. If you got to tear down your brother in order for you to sit there and put a little crumbs on your table, make it make sense, guys. And I know my people don't want to hear nothing like that. My people don't want to hear nothing like that. We see, when we start waking our people up, it's like kryptonite. It hurts your ears. They don't want to hear nothing like that. But let me start gossiping. Let me start tearing each other down. Oh my God. They're going to be like bees on honey. But guys, it's time for us to shake off of them grave clothes and come out of her. Republican said, I'm fixing to shorten the word in codes. I'm fixing to shorten the words in codes. They're about to say he did, and more things. Of course, they're going to come out with all that. They're going to come out with, and won't tell you who they're going to use to report all that? Our own people. They're going to use our own people to report all that about P. Diddy. Rest assured. But I promise you, they're not going to do it to their people. You absolutely right, country girl. It's only a temporary fix. It may form, but it won't prosper. It may form, but it won't prosper. What the devil said there and try to do, God said there and said, I will lift up a standard where no devil in hell can prevail against it. But the only way that we got to stop sitting there tearing each other down. And I got 2 more minutes, guys. We got to stop it. We got to stop using our gifts to be evil spoken of to tear each other down, because they're not going to tear each other down. Look how they did Kanye West. Or they called him crazy. They made him step down. They made him look like a fool. But now look at the tables done turned. And I bet 5 out of 1, Kanye West probably say, look, the tables turning. I told you guys what was going on. But no, y'all didn't want to believe me. Y'all wanted to cancel me. Y'all wanted to call me crazy. But I told y'all what was going on. And a minute when Beyonce walked on that stage and pat this girl on her back, that girl been flying ever since. Because what she did was she sat there and she ignite her flame. And that's what they do. They got to come to you. They got to come to a goddess. Everything that they do, even the president of the United States, they got to come to a god and a goddesses. They got to come to the black man for us to ignite their flame. Some of this right here, the went over your heads. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Without you, nothing exists. You are the lifeline to everything exists. Everything got to come to you. Everything got to come to you because the black man is daddy, okay? And some of you guys might get this by tomorrow, but no other race got that kind of magic. No other race. They got to come to you. And this is what Beyonce made. Beyonce made a Taylor Swift. Now, some of you, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying. A Republican says Jay-Z was nervous because he spoke up because he knew what can happen with his words. Absolutely. Because he's scared. Like I said, you won't be scared if you come out of these people hell house. Come out of these people house. These people stuff alone. I promise you, if Jay-Z, Beyonce, and all the rest of them will walk out of that slaughterhouse is going to crumble. That slaughterhouse will crumble. So, guys, on that note, I am done. Thank you, Republican. I like your energy, girl. I like when people interact with me. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. That's why I say, when you got some good followers, you got some good subscribers because they're going to interact with you. And the ones that's behind the bush, look, trust me. And that's why I'm not impressed, of my numbers going up when I get to 5K. I just get the 5K because if I got to get 5K with a bunch of trolls and fair weather people, I'd rather stay where I'm at. Okay. So, yes, indeed. Republicans say, I enjoy. Thank you very much, Republican. And my girl, country girl, Queenie. Oh, my God. Love her. Love her. I mean, she supports me really good on this channel. Love her to death. And also, where's my girl, Logical Speak? Logical Speak, thank you guys. Like I say, honey, if I got two or three together, God say that he is in the midst, okay? And that's real talk. So, guys, on that note, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. I told you I have a show at 6:05. We're gonna go ahead and talk about Call is King. I don't understand how Call is King could sit there and run up in everybody else business, talks about Bravo like he's still on Bravo when he got so much stuff that is going on his own network. Make it make sense. And also, we're going to talk a little bit more about candy bars. So, on that note, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it out, and you all enjoy the rest of your day. Love you more. Yes, indeed. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of my life. Real talk with your girl, Lady D. Unapologetic and not non biased. Okay? Be blessed.